There's 5 different kinds of sex you could be having, or those different types are also the 5 stages of a sexual relationship. Checking where your sex life is on that list is like checking the pulse or the heartbeat of your relationship. You'll also be able to identify sexual habits in your life by knowing what kind of love you're prone to having. My name is Lillian, and I'm here to help you navigate your love life and your sex life. If you'd like to learn how to do those things, hit the subscribe button. Let's identify our sexual experiences so we can know what we have, know what we want, and know what we want to avoid in our relationships. The first kind of sex to be had is connected sex. Connected sex is characterized by its sweetness. Every time you touch your partner, it feels restorative. It feeds you emotionally. It's that high that we're chasing all of our lives. It's the highest level of sex because it seems to transcend the body and it becomes a religious experience. It transforms this physical act into a sort of soul mating. It's the sex that you have when you've fallen in love. The second kind of sex is passionate sex. This sex is wild. It's driven by raw animal lust. It's the kind of sex enemies to lovers have because it's so rough. It's also an addictive kind of love because it spikes your adrenaline and it gets your heart racing. Passionate sex and romantic sex are definitely what you're experiencing when you're in the lovey-dovey honeymoon phase. The next kind of sex you could be having is casual sex. Casual sex is nice. I like casual sex because it doesn't have the emotional heaviness of something like passionate or connected sex. You can have casual sex with your friends, especially your girlfriends. It's such a good way to bond because it's friendly, but it doesn't touch your heart. It just feels good. Or you can be having casual sex in your long-term relationship because you can't maintain the high of passion for an entire relationship. Sometimes things are going to feel just good, and that's good. The first 3 styles are what you're going to find in a normal, happy, healthy relationship. But as you spend more time with someone, you may start to experience apathetic sex. Apathetic sex is just another way of saying no one really wants to be there. You're kind of just there to pass the time. There isn't any passion or any love, and it's sort of starting to feel like a chore. The positive thing about it is that it can remind you to give your relationship a maintenance check. Apathetic sex is often a red flag to let you know that you need to start doing something to turn the tide. Love and sex walk through life hand in hand. When we choose someone to love, we choose someone to make love to. So if you're starting to get the ick when you're sleeping with someone, it may be time to seek an outside resource to identify other problems that you're having in your love life. The final kind of sex that you could be having is destructive sex. Destructive sex is any way that we use sex to hurt ourselves or hurt others. It's the sex we're having when we're abusing power dynamics, when we're betraying someone's trust, or when we're putting our physical or emotional health at risk. When the sex you're having is toxic, the relationships you're having are toxic as well. Well, that's our list. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, follow and subscribe. I'd love for you to stick around.